up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna do the fourth and final chapter of beginner electric guitar, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. Just to recap, there's these other videos, 1, 2, and 3, where I just show you the ropes of the old electric guitar. And so we're gonna zoom in. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Here's what I think you should learn next. All right, so I'm using some overdrive. That gives you the distortion. If I turn it off, I get a nice clean tone. And so the final step for at least just beginner guitar is learning, sometimes they're referred to as the open chords, the cowboy chords, the basic chords. I have a series of beginner acoustic free on YouTube that will show you all these chord shapes step by step, and they're great for electric as well. So I just want to point that out because I'm going to go through these kind of fast, but there's much more in-depth breakdowns of each chord. But this is the next thing that you should do. So we had the one finger E power chord. That's going to transition real nice into the full sixth stringed chord called E minor. You just take your first finger there, second fret A, and then middle finger on second fret D, and then you strum the whole guitar. It's a different kind of chord than the E power chord. They are different, but that would be the first one that I would recommend you use and learn as far as the full major and minor chords. The next one, we would just scoot that over and add the ring finger to the third fret B string, and now this is called A major. E minor and A major do go well together. Anyway, you can add effects for fun. That's what I just did there, in case you were wondering. It wasn't the bad Kool-Aid you drank. It was just some effects. So you got E minor, you got A major. The next one would be D major, which is probably the most popular guitar chord. We'd take index finger on the second fret of that G, middle finger on the second fret of the high E, so they're a string apart, and then on that B string, you're going to add your ring finger to that third fret. And you get a D. That's called a D chord. And when you add your pinky to it on the third fret high E, you can also take your middle finger off. E minor, A major, D major. And the D major, all the chords have these little kind of, you call them embellishments, but little things where you can take a finger off or add an extra finger and get different little melodies out of the chord. All right, so once you got E minor, A major, and D, we're going to take that middle finger that we were using earlier in this series on that G, the one finger G power chord, sounding like this. E, G, A, E, G, that thing. What we're going to do is just complete that into a full G major chord. So our index finger is going to come down on the second fret of the A, and then ring finger is going to grab third fret of the high E. And that's kind of a weird thing at first if you've never done it, where you have these two fingers and you got to reach that ring finger all the way over. What I recommend you do is do the middle finger first, then the index finger, and literally if you have to take your hand and move your ring finger over to get it there, do that. But this is great for learning any new chord. You can just freeze the shape there with a little freeze spray. Freeze your fingers up there. And your hand's frozen now, and so you try and keep the shape with your hand and then put it back and make the adjustments. That's the quickest way to get the muscle memory going to learn the chord. So G chord, E minor, A major, and D major. Makes up so many popular songs. So E minor, A major, D major, G major, and this is also the order I think you should learn them. And then we're left with what's called A minor, and it's going to be middle finger on the second of the D, ring on the second of the G, index on the first of the B. You don't strum that top string and you get what's called A minor. And the reason this is the next one to learn is because it's easier than what's called the C chord, but the C chord is the next one that you want. So you just take your ring finger off that A minor, and this is the C chord now, and we're putting the ring finger on the third fret of the A string. And so now you have a C chord. Remember, the A minor is this, C is this. And then the final chord is called F, and we're going to put our ring finger. Our ring finger is already down on the third of the A. Pinky goes third of the D. Middle goes second on the G. Index goes first on the F. Index goes first on the B. And this is an F chord. So watch, G chord, C chord, F, C, G chord, or G, D, E minor, D, C, G, E, C, G. It's just the bulk of all popular kinds of songs use those chords. So that's definitely what you want to go through next. And like I said, I do have a beginner acoustic series for free on YouTube that will go a little more in depth with these open chords. And I also have an easy acoustic playlist, which are songs of easy chords that can easily be translated to electric. All right, I hope you had fun. Now, got tons of lessons, step-by-step courses at my site, martymusic.com, if you want to get, further into this. I hope you had fun, and, any support for Marty Music at all, whether it's just liking the video, subscribing to Marty Music YouTube channel, any of that stuff is greatly appreciated, and I thank you for it. And hopefully I see you in another lesson real soon. See you later.